Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We can do better. I'm Patinator, and we're playing the healthiest character on the roster, Kael'Thas. Aha, jokes are cheap. Anyway, we will be on the Infernal Shrines, and we're gonna go with a Gravity Crush into Living Bomb build. So, I don't know why I wigged out in the word there for a second, but anyway, if you already know what that's all about, and it's basically picking Gravity Lapse talents and then picking Living Bomb talents, you can skip straight on to the gameplay using the timestamp in the description below or the annotation in the lower left to skip straight to the gameplay. For those of you sticking around, let's take a very quick look at his abilities because everybody knows Kael'Thas. Even if you don't play him, you have experienced him. Flame Strike, it's a circle boom. It got changed in the 2 patches ago, I believe. It now has its Verdant Spheres bonus built in, so it's a circle boom. It now has a little more range and a little more base damage. Verdant Spheres now only increases their radius by 50%, making it kind of a waste. Good for really getting a little more poke on you or clearing a objective, such as the one in Infernal Shrines. But generally, you want to use your balls and your D on the other 2 abilities, Living Bomb and Gravity Lapse. Living Bomb still the same, only blows up, only spreads to enemy heroes. That's it. You also can't detonate it with your W now if you've been gone for a few months. It's just 1 Living Bomb now per person. Verdant Spheres does the same thing, makes this ability cost no mana and have no cooldown. Gravity Lapse stuns the first enemy hit for 1 second, so you can't shoot it through a wave. Verdant Spheres causes Gravity Lapse to stun the first for the enemy's hit and increases the stun duration by 50%. That's actually quite important. It makes it valuable. It makes it reasonable to use it, even if you only have 1 target in range. Verdant Spheres make your next basic attack, basic ability rather, more powerful. Cooldown is 6 seconds. Phoenix. It's some sort of Phoenix god. I think you summon a Phoenix to burn enemies. This is the heroic of choice for many people, mostly because there are so many ways to circumvent the Pyroblast and it takes way too long to charge up despite the buff in damage. It's good zoning, good damage, and with the level 7 talent, it actually deals a lot of damage even to a singular target. So, anyway, yep, you send a Phoenix, it covers an area, it starts shooting things in the area, and it hurts. Pyroblast hurts one guy. Not really that good against Tracer because if they time their recall properly, and Tracer is something we just have to keep in our heads every time we're in quick match before they nerf her health, because she's actually still kind of hardy for what she can do. After 2 seconds, cast a slow-moving fireball that deals damage to an enemy hero and half that damage to everyone beside it. It's okay. I like using it. It's just that there wasn't an appropriate target on the enemy team. So, here you have it, level 1. Felon Fusion, still this for me. Increases your ability power by 5%, heal for 94 health when you activate Verdant Sphere. So you get a heal and additional ability power. Good basic ability, lets you have a little bit more sustain and doesn't require time like Mana Addict or increase in damage and trying to live, because living as a Kael'Thas is rough because you're soft and you have no escapes. Level 4. 2 options here. I prefer Neverwin. Increases Gravity Lapse's range by 30% when Gravity Lapse hits an enemy hero, refund 80 mana. 2 reasons I preferred it in this matchup. 1, there's no tank, there's no warrior, and the only melee guy they had is Kerrigan, who we will have to spend time dodging her combo instead of landing our Gravity Lapse. And Jules, who we really should keep running away from because of that route. So that's why I didn't go for Energy Royal. Although it's a good ability. Like, reduce the cooldown of Gravity Lapse by 7 seconds when you hit a hero. I believe it doesn't matter how many heroes you hit. As long as you hit a hero, it only reduces the cooldown by 7 seconds. Gravity Lapse range is just important for catching them on the way back and in narrow corridors. The hitbox for Gravity Lapse is actually a little bigger than the animation would indicate. So just toss it out there. Have a good time. Gravity Crush, this is part of the core of the build. Gravity Lapse causes enemies to take 30% additional damage from Kael'Thas for 4 seconds. And that's a nightmare, especially when you're punching them with your magic fists when you have Sun King's Fury at 16. So that's the plan. Catch somebody with a Gravity Lapse, punch them in the face with magic. Level 13, Pyromaniac, and look, Backdraft is probably better. It slows people down, lets people engage and disengage, lets you get a lot of value out of Master of Flames. But I've been a fan of Pyromaniac since I saw it. Each time Living Bomb deals periodic damage, your basic ability cooldowns are reduced by 1 second. More fire, more Gravity Lapse, more fun. Although Backdraft is good. Fission Bomb, I mean, the explosion radius bonus is nice.
But the other two have more utility. Either you get more damage or you slow people. Level 16, Sun King's Fury, Living Bomb empowers basic attacks. You give them the bomb and then punch them in the face because it suddenly hurts a lot. For around 400 per punch at level 16. Level 20, it's Master of Flames. Rebirth is nice. Getting to move your Phoenix and having it last longer. Presence of Mind, also awesome. Could be one of those cool talents. And even Arcane Power has some value if you go with a with a Pyroblast build, because it can actually increase the damage of Pyroblast. But Master of Flames, it's just too tempting to have the bomb spread forever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it.
Oh boy, it's Tracer.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna set Tracer on fire because that kind of feels like the way this should go. No stealthies on them, which feels good. So we know that how we're gonna die at least. It's not gonna be a surprise to we exploded. No, we're gonna know. Do we have a stealthy? No, we don't. Tracer still doesn't know how to. Wow, she got melted. Tracer still doesn't know how to ride a horse, but that's okay. I don't think that's gonna get patched. Maybe the Untouchable bug, the one that gives her more health when she picks Untouchable. From Health Regen Globes, of course. Hey, you're on fire. You're still on fire. No commitment! They could have killed me, but instead they chose not to. These people know how to commit. I bet they're millennials. They don't know when it's time to really dig in and do something important. Instead, they're just gonna let us live and recover. She also blinked for no reason, even though she's at least a level 6 Tracer, because she has the green color. Not that I have anything against millennials, it's just that seems to be the trait that is most emphasized in... not again. Here, how about this? Ha! Couldn't kill me. Ha! Tracer's dead. You know what? I'll take that win. I know it was the turrets that killed her, but... well, they kept trying. I'm gonna keep killing them. Okay, that's basically what we want to do. No, not get caught in the root. Basically what we want to do is just keep punishing Tracer, which is weird because she shouldn't have died. Did she charge us without her recall up? Because that would be silly. Sure. Wow, clearly he wasn't there because we saw him immediately. I'm just gonna keep setting him on fire. The mana advantage is ours. If we keep doing that, we should be in a really good spot. Hey, Tracer. You again. You want to die again? Because I can help. I can totally help. I'm totally down with burning Tracer, and you asshole. Although Zool's probably gonna split push. Gonna pick up Neverwin for the extra range because we don't have a tank, and they look a little slippery, don't they? That enemy team, they look a little slippery. I'm gonna soak this. There we go. That's a good clear. That's a spicy meatball. Kerrigan landing her combo on our Leeming, but that's okay. Didn't really get to do much of anything. I guess we're gonna create an advantage before we tag it. Are we gonna tag it? Are we gonna do it? Leeming. Surprise, Leeming. I know where you are. Because I can predict where you're going based on the angle of your approach. Oh, hello, Kerrigan. Goodbye, Kerrigan. You're on fire. Ow. Please, spread it to their Sylvanas, please. So, are we not doing this yet? Ooh, Tracer versus Abathur. That's a one-sided fight. Oh, I guess we're just baiting people into this. Come on. Come here, Jewel. Come here, Jewel. Okay. Double stuns for you. Fire for everybody. You're welcome, Tracer. I'm sounding smug, but I really shouldn't be. If they decided to look at us funny, they could easily kill us because we're still Kael'Thas and we're still soft. I mean, despite the range buff to our Q and our W damage buff. So nobody's taking it. We're just gonna wait for an advantage, I guess. That's probably the best idea we've got right now. I think they got better clear, though we don't have a jewel. They have a jewel. I guess we're just gonna wait for somebody to tag the mines or something? I don't know. Classic fight. Hello? You're on fire. No, I can see your combo coming a mile away, Kerrigan. Kerrigan's my favorite character, you see. And thus, I know when she's coming. Says Pat as he pretends to have planned that entire gravity lapse sequence. And I didn't. It just so happened that way. I actually thought that she was gonna go after Sylvanas. It just so happened that that would be where she would land regardless of her intent. Too late. I always feel like I have that same problem. I teleport out stuff a little too late. It just feels like it. So you gotta duck a little early. She's actually a little low, so I will charge on this. Ooh, she teleported into suffering.
Let's pick up the Gravity Crush. I know they're actually all kind of low on HP, so the extra damage, the 25% bonus damage on this, on all our abilities, might not be so big a deal, but I'm still gonna do it because I feel like it. Fire for everybody. Fire for you as well. Here, spread it to your friends. It's like the AIDS. The AIDS of suffering. Ooh, so close. Could have gone somewhere with that. Well, she landed her combo, but she rarely has anything to follow it up with. Goodbye, Jules. You ran into all of her mines, but you didn't die, which is not ideal. Let's block for our Sylvanas, who is getting chunked down by everyone that ever lived ever in this game, which is not that long a list. You're really low, Sylvanas. You're really low. And stuns for everyone, and a dead Sylvanas. That is my prize. Also, we're getting flanked hard, so we gotta go. Tracer's finally gonna try to get us. Yes. And in a brawler. Well, now she's gonna get us. No! No! So close to not dying. Oh, we didn't die, but we got wiped there. That's probably why they didn't want to tag it early. Hee hee. Almost killed Kerrigan there. Kind of shocking. Just gonna wait for our team to sidle up back to us and give us a little bit of help, which we will need. She walked into that again. She's gonna do that a lot, I think. That would be super cool. And she's gonna jump on her Sylvanas. Just clear the lane. We can't oppose this right now. Tracer is actually kind of safe. It doesn't look like she is, but she actually is really safe because of that recall. Wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to sneak up on us behind them. I'm gonna drop that over there. See if we can get it to spread to somebody, like, say, Kerrigan. Heal up. Bye, Kerrigan. Oh, she lived that Ravage thing. She also jumped into our base. Very unfortunate we died there. I didn't expect her to actually get that combo off on us. Should learn. Well, I prefer hang out here while Jules trying to split push. We are 2 levels behind, but I think it's gonna be a-okay. Somehow. We're gonna make this work. I think we need to soak faster, soak more. I believe Aberfur should have the highest HP in our team right now. Experience, he does not, which is somewhat of a concern. I know you don't need the colors to prove that you're an experienced Aberfur, and maybe the team is just locking him down a little bit. Then I'm in brawler. I already should stop using my Q on that as well. But here we are. We don't have... A lot of our damage is going to come online late. We're going to need to wait for level 16 or so. Tracer should actually start ganking more. I believe. I don't know. But it just feels like that. And... Oh. Really? They have a lot of escapes. Now, we have 2 teleports, making Phoenix kind of weak, but it's great for getting the objective. So there's that. Let's just start soaking. No, I can't leave mid. I can't leave mid to Tracer. Tracer can't soak. Well, Tracer can't clear Aver. Nice shot from Aver. That little spine fake actually got to hit the teleporting Tracer. But we're gonna go back up. See if we get yanked here. Probably not, though. Hey! And we're gonna get yanked here. Help me! Save me! Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Nope. Just as those came out of my mouth, I just realized that we were gonna get yanked there. And now I'm awake and angry. Quite angry, in fact, that we got caught by that yank. Should have dodged first before using the E. So now I'm gonna have to make them pay. It's just a thing I'm gonna do now. And if you're wondering why I sound super villainous, it's a thing that I want to do, but I can't do in real life. You can't be a super villain in real life. That's just frowned upon as a whole. So I'm gonna embrace it here. And what do super villains do? They bide their time until they're at an advantage. They don't want to fight, they want a win. And all 4 of us are headed up top, and there's still 2 of them down. And Kerrigan is gonna melt very, very quickly. Bye, Kerrigan. And let's see if we can make something happen here. No, we could not. Just clear the lane then. Our Phoenix is up in 4 seconds. Let's do this. We will be conservative. We'll save our cooldowns for the bigger targets. And by bigger targets, I mean the heroes who are now coming in from lower left. We should reposition out of where they expect us to be. So we can save our explosions for them. We will make them live in a nightmare of explosions. Sylvana's coming in. Not sure what she picked up. Let's start to zone you out. Not far enough. Too far, ever. Phoenix got a lot. You. There, have some fire. Bye-bye. Hey, we accidentally caught a tracer. Imagine that. Ooh, dodging. Oh, mind control. We can't dodge that. But we can give him the fire. Ah, Pyromaniac. Yeah, we actually dodged the carrying combo, but we got mind controlled into walking into something. And surprisingly, it still took them a lot of time to actually get to us. This is kind of a mess. This is the kind of game I like. All dirty, no healers. Just damage and suffering. I hope it was worth it. Bye-bye. Good kill from our Aberfer, taking down the enemy Leeming with his clone. Ooh, Tracer disintegrated. And that's the sort of thing I want to do, because I'm made of fire. Sun King's Fury should give us some stand-up against them, although we don't really want to stand up against them. This is great against, like, mobs, against warriors. Bigger. Phoenix God, hello! Oh, they got it. And what am I gonna do with this? I don't have anything. Several times where I tried to use my E and it didn't fly off. That is very disconcerting and very irritating. I mean, I'm happy we kind of won the video game in that respect, but... didn't think his minions would be here. Here, have some fire. By the way, that Tracer kill a while ago, accident. Not that I ever pretended it was. Fire for you, fire for you. Fire for Tracer. It's time to go now because Sylvanas is low and Tracer can just dive her. Surprisingly, 11 minutes into the game, neither team has an advantage in forts or levels, which kind of lets me to believe this is one of the few times when matchmaking said, you know what, I'm gonna give people a fair fight. And that's... well, it's better than stealing 40 cakes. It's not horrible.
We need to recruit those mercenaries.
Thank you, Sylvanas. That's good advice. Although, when we hit 16, we can start just walking up to people, playing really aggressively, considering how much damage we can really output. But first should run. I'm gonna back. Team is splitting anyway. Somehow we have the experience lead. That's partly because we've killed so many of them. So, repeatedly. Hey, Abiter. Just slugging along, aren't you? Ooh, difficult call. Tracer is not safe. Tracer cannot run away very efficiently. Woof woof. Dogs are waking up. Why am I here? I should leave. I was like, I'm gonna charge them. I'm gonna get somebody. I'm like, that's stupid. Good move by Bear Tracer. Here, have some fire. She exploded. That had nothing to do with me. That was just an explosion, and spontaneous combustion, you know, is a real problem for tracers around the world when a Kael'Thas is on the field. Mind control. I can hear it. Who's mind controlled? Hello. Yes. You have a disintegrate beam. That's super of you, but you're not gonna kill me. Oh god, it's a Kerrigan. Did she pick wide? Explode. Fire again. Bye-bye, Kerrigan. Bye-bye. It's the animation for the fire for Kael'Thas's living bomb is so innocuous. Like, and even when I'm playing against him, I don't know whether or not it's actually on me, which is partly why she thought she was safe. And she actually waffled a bit there. She didn't decide whether or not she was gonna go very aggressive, and she was gonna go. She was floating around whether to. She didn't decide whether she wanted to run or not, and that decision is confusing, or can be rather, due to how her abilities work. Oh, good stack. Be on fire. Oh! Hey, that was rude of you, Leeming. Let's go grab this. Phoenix God, unfortunately zoning them for us, but we didn't want to zone with that, I wanted to kill with that. They are all up, I just don't know where we are. Thank you, Ghost Aberfer. Ooh, I guess we're doing this. Dash forward, please. Thank you. She did not dash forward. Oh, Kerrigan. And mind control is gonna make mincemeat of us. Should we have been there? Probably not. Probably should have stuck to clearing this. 4 deaths now, but that's okay. Kind of a fast-paced game happening right before us. Almost had it. He's learning. He's learning his Kerrigan. What do we want to do? Keep him from learning in our game. Make him learn some other day. By punishing him. Probably gonna get the Punisher though. Okay, we've got bot pushed in, which is nice because of this siege camp. Those do hurt a lot. But our top fort, fortunately the Immortal isn't going here. Or the Punisher. Wow, 14 minutes, not a fort down. Yes, Bella, thank you. Then we're defensively, Pat. I know we are at 16. We do have Sun King's Fury and all. And there goes Leeming. I'd be very surprised if she made it. She made it. Color me surprised. Show me the mind control. I need your mind control. And there's the first fort down in the game. 14 minutes in. And we're gonna get charged on. Dodge. Oh, that made me mad. We had no business being in that position. That was extremely poor positioning for our part. I didn't think they'd take it down so quickly. I thought the mind control would happen. So that's where things start to go south. Goodbye, Tracer. No. That was poor. That was extraordinarily poor. Poorer than usual, even for me. And that is far from the end of the world. We're still gonna get to 18. What's important is we don't get to 20 before us. Now, what is Abathur building? What is our Abathur building? Abathur is building Bombard into Locust, so Adrenal. So not a lot of prevention on rotations. Oh, I hope they push on this. We can wipe them. And I don't think they're gonna bring that down in 10 seconds. Especially with how waffly Tracer's being right now. They're gonna hurt it, but they're not gonna kill it. I keep saying that as I slowly panic inside. Please die for me. Get out. Die for me. Thank you. This is actually kind of a concern. We need to wait for the shields to come back online before we can really run out. Otherwise, their Sylvanas could just ruin our day. That was a huge push. That was from one Punisher. Whatever you want to do now, create pushes everywhere. We can do that with a lot of fire. Punch it. Help me! There we go. There we go. We're being helped. We're being helped. Tag the... No, the well isn't there. Just keep controlling the map. Keep them running. If we can keep them running, they'll forget about our extremely exposed core. And that was a good push from that team. Not gonna go in first. This is too far pushed in. We'll clear the lane first before we consider diving in. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just gonna wait for us to get the fort, get the objective, and then dive our core. Which would be quite the nightmare. Let's try to go over top. At least we matched them in terms of talents. We're both level 20, but I don't think they're gonna do that. We're positioning near top. So that's great. That's good news. So what are we gonna do? Not die, not die. Okay, that's a good start. But what else are we gonna do? Punch people with magic. Yeah, okay, that's another good start. Too far ahead. She triggered it too early. Strangely, we are equal in terms of structures. It's just that their structures are in the right spots. They got to our core. Oh, too far, too far. I can't chase you. I can't help you. But I can't help that Tracer. Now we're fine. They are taking a lot of those. We could just counter push. Oh, I guess we're doing this. They are at 31. I don't think we can oppose this. Stay out of sight, out of mind. That's a be cast down. Run away, Pat. Run away, Pat. This is not gonna last. This is gonna last like 6 seconds. If I had to wager a guess, which is just a guess. Where do you think Kerrigan's gonna go? Oh, didn't expect that outcome. And that's poor. Please teleport into your team and blow up. Give me the fire. Fire one. Pop again.
Perhaps I'm not the only prodigy here after all.
No, not gonna pop. Man, there was something satisfying about those punches from the Executioner. The Punisher, rather. That's fine. Tracer's clearing it. Put the Tracer there. Our Tracer build. Does our Tracer know? No, she does not know about... Oh, that's their Tracer. Our Tracer... Picked this out of health pack. I guess they're being nice and not picking Untouchable. Because it's bugged. Unless they fixed it while I wasn't looking. Wow, 19 minutes. This thing has felt like it's been going on forever. Master Flames. Now we're full up. Now we just need one good team fight. Got too greedy. Whoever was here, probably Tracer, was out of position, which is why I went over to help. But then our team collapsed here, exposing us because the line of engagement was directly above us instead of directly in front of us. Which will always be a problem. But I think we can still make it work.
Ah, wait for me. I'm on the way. I'm a Kael'Thas. Well, goodbye, Li Ming. Oh, it's a good start. I'm surprised you haven't just, you know, jumped on our core while that was happening.
Outstanding.
Ooh, dangerous engagement. Well, it's a poke game now. Can't really go in that Kerrigan. That Kerrigan's gonna punish us. Here should be fine. It's an ambush. Be bait, Li Ming. Be bait. Ha! Okay, I actually really did think she was gonna go straight for that. So I got juked. Unintentionally. Anybody really looking? Okay, let's go support our Li Ming. Sylvanas has that top thing covered.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Very creepy of you, Kael'Thas. I think they're gonna push us. Tracer's gonna get. Oh, she picked it. She picked Total Recall. Valara, Valara. Valara, Valara. Valara, Valara. We're really low on people. Yes, yes, bring it to your friends. Why am I stuck here? Alright, that has pathing. That's why. Also, it's like big slow. Well, we didn't get that. Oh, it's on now.
Here after all.
Fire for you. I love there's some boss realize, wait a minute, she's got a Megastorm. We're getting nuked here. Let's see. Big Q. Fire to blow that up. We're almost there. The three of them are dead. Actually, we could dive their core, but I guess this is what we're doing now. Yeah, dive their core, push all the lanes in, and then finish the objective. That feels like it would have been a better call. We need to create a threat. And this is probably going to be it. Damn it! Damn it, Li Ming. Her ult pushed everybody out of the way of our flame strike, which is okay. And it's not really a flame strike, it's more like a flame up, because it comes from the ground and stuff, unless it's like lightning. No, wait, that makes it exactly like lightning. Lightning comes from up, down. And there goes Li Ming, thank you, our Tracer. Now we're down 2 people. We just gotta be careful that we don't get ambushed at an inopportune moment. Fire for you so we can punch it harder. Yes, yes. She's gonna blink here. And she's out of escapes right now. You think we can do this? Fire for everybody. Wow. Might actually work. Wow. Color me a little bit surprised. Just punch it, Pat. Punch it with fire. And we're good. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. I'm Patinator, and playing with a Tracer feels dirty. I'll see you later. Also, we can't see the windscreen. Anyway.